Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about cross grain really quickly. Okay, yeah, so those are cross grain lines, okay? And those are caused by when it goes through the sander and the sandpaper is sanding, it is sanding against the grain of the door. So then it causes those lines. Now those are important to smooth out before we run the door through the Heisman. The Heisman will take some of it out, but it won't take it out if it's really deep, okay? Now I'm just showing you really quickly, with taking these out, you do not need to spend a lot of time. We don't want to waste time on this. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect, okay? I'm just gonna do like that, okay? That was like 5 sweeps really quickly. That should do the trick. It's really not that complicated. And then if you're not sure, you can look it over again. Again, the idea is either they'll be all out or you're gonna have just a little bit left. I don't know if you can see this, but I do have a hair still here, just like right through here, a little bit of cross grain coming down. That is okay. That's light enough. It's not an issue. You just want to hit most of it, and you can do it pretty quick, okay? One thing to keep in mind, if I have a hard wood, you're probably going to have to sand it a little more on a hard wood versus a soft wood, okay? So say if this was like maple, I probably want to do more passes than just that, okay? You might want to go a little more heavier, but again, it shouldn't take too long. This is a pretty quick process. Most of what you're doing, it should take, like I say, 3 to 5 quick sweeps. Just 1, 2, 3, you should be done, okay? If it was like, yeah, a harder wood, you might need to go like 5 to 8 sweeps and it should be fine. But again, just quick, don't spend a lot of time on it. Another thing that might affect things is depending on the sandpaper and how worn out it is on the wide belt sander. If it is worse, it could also bring out the cross grain more. Well, it won't, could, it will. It will bring it out more, which means you'll have to sand a little more thorough. But if that happens, if you're seeing that, make sure you report that to the supervisor so he can get the belts changed so you don't have to spend so much sanding on the cross grain. Because again, we're just trying to lighten it up and then we'll let the Heisman do the rest of the work. So it doesn't need to come all the way out.